What's poppin', Kenton?
And welcome back to another Jivan Kenton video.
Today we're gonna be reacting to the top 10 luckiest people in the world, as the video says.
As it is, but the way their pilot is flying here, it turns something fun into something completely terrifying. If I was in the air and I saw a plane soaring at me like this, I would probably pass out. But the diver surprisingly kept his cool. Just look at how close the plane comes to connecting with these two.
Yo! Yo, the propellers could have hit.
I'm really impressed
them.
with the pair managing to keep composed and make a safe landing.
Yo,
According to
I would have found a way to voodoo out of there. I would have found a way to get the fuck out of there. Yo!
the skydiver, the student wasn't aware of what happened until afterwards, but if they'd just been 5 feet
Sorry,
lower,
I
they'd
can't
have
be
dodged
doing
more
that.
than just a bullet with this one. Incredibly lucky. Speaking of luck,
The plane
winning
could have
the
just gone
lottery
bop
is
and
something everyone
killed
watching
them.
this video would love to do. But here at number 9, I want you guys to imagine if you left that winning ticket on the counter, because that's exactly what this man did. But fortunately for him, an honest cashier saved it and kept it for him until his visit the next day. Imagine leaving $273 million behind, and
What?
you're lucky enough for the person to return it to you. That's like mind-boggling to even think about. Would you return
$273 million, and the cashier returned it to. Yo, this man has never been to Africa. This man has never been to Africa. If you're in Africa, the little people are already looking for a way to cheat you. And by Luto in Africa, the lottery, they're finding a way to cheat you, bro. The guy kept it and gave it back to him. $273 million. He should have shared with that dude, cause, yo, if it were me, nah, I'm gonna say the truth. I'm not gonna cap. I would have taken the ticket.
Like, how can you be this nice? I totally respect the guy's decision for keeping what he gives the cashier private. As the saying goes, acknowledge good fortune by sharing it. But even if not, they seem to have become friends after the incident, so at least he got something out of the deal. Not only is this man lucky enough to win the lottery, but also have someone who didn't steal the ticket from him. The poor man's tax just got a little bit less poor. In at number 8, we've got a story that is, well, biblical. One of the scariest things that could happen to you is, well, being attacked by a sea creature. Regardless of what animal, it seems pretty terrifying. These divers were just doing their jobs gathering fresh fish when they almost became exactly that. Luckily, the divers escaped that fate very narrowly when a pair of humpback whales decided to rise up to the surface for their lunch. While Jonah and the whale would have certainly made for an interesting story, thankfully, neither of them were swallowed up by either whale. But wow, are these things...
That was close. So close. Yo, they are massive, bro.
To the one guy...
Look, they are so massive. Yo, you could have gone there and that'll be your new home, bro. You're gonna live there for the rest of your life, bro. They're so massive. Yo, they could have easily been swallowed. They're lucky. They gotta go to church and pray, bro. Thank God.
A few feet away from getting eaten. I can only guess how crazy that footage must be to look back at for him. In this case, Lady Luck was on these divers' side, but man, I would quit my job the next day and never get back in the water.
I will quit my job, never get back in the water. One life experience will stop me.
Top that. Well, thanks for asking. Our lucky number 7 spot, which goes to some very lucky people, incidentally, and this seems like a scene right out of Final Destination, if you ask me. In this clip, we've got yet another lucky group of skydivers getting ready to dive out of the plane. But that's when the unthinkable happens.
What happened? Yo, what happened? Yo, did the plane crash? Yo, what happened? Oh, it smashed into another plane? Yo, what's happening?
This feels like something out of a movie. Nobody in their right mind could have predicted something like list. But for real,
Yo.
what is with pilots and not being able to fly on this list? After they switch perspectives over to the other plane and their divers, it looks even scarier. It seems pretty close to the opening of a Call of Duty.
Yo, what's happening?
Amazingly, after how bad the situation looked, all 9 of the skydivers
Yo.
and the 2 pilots managed to land.
I'm never going
with no
skydiving, bro.
damage. I mean, how
I'm
lucky
not.
do you
No.
have to be? With
I'm
how
not
scary
going.
the
I'm not
situation
going to
could have
do
gone, it's pretty amazing
skydiving,
that they
bro.
walked away at all. It just goes to show, even when you think you're unlucky,
Not even
things
for
could
$1
be a
million,
lot worse, and
bro.
Sometimes it's important to remember that.
You gotta give
Moving
me Jeff
up the list,
Bezos'
we
net
got
worth
number
to
6. As a
skydive, bro.
reporter, being focused
I
on the
am
story
not going
is massively
skydiving.
important, but don't focus too hard, otherwise you might notice your surroundings. It was a pretty normal day of reporting for KTVU's Alex Savage, as he was on live television talking about a news story in California. Everything seemed pretty normal until...
It was a chaotic and confusing situation for him.
Oh my god. Yo, it hit the camera, bro.
Yelled for him to get out of the way, and he did just that, narrowly escaping what could have been a pretty grim headline. Later,
Yo, your legs would have gone.
on Twitter of them saying that they were both safe.
You would have looked
and
like a
sound.
short
For this
chicken,
guy,
bro.
I would probably have grown eyes in the back of my head because of this. But number 5, we're gonna
Yo.
take a detour. Or a 7th-floor fall off of a parking garage, whichever you'd prefer. I'm not saying parking is always easy, but I wonder how this lady managed to mess it up so badly. This driver was just pulling in and trying to find a spot to park on the 7th floor of this parking garage when something terrible happened. Taking the accelerator for the brake pedal, she crashes right through the metal barrier. The way the nose of the car just collapses against the pavement before falling onto its roof is terrifying. I mean,
Oh,
imagine
God.
being the guy in the car
Yeah.
at the bottom. Like you're just checking a text really quick or messing with the GPS when wham, a car...
My man, you are lucky. Yo, you could have died. Imagine it hit on top because it could have just pushed the aluminum.
This close to being RKO.
They just put the aluminium on top of the car and just smashed the dude's head.
I would like to present number 4, which is a story about a guy who ended up in a sinkhole. If there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's how we're capable of mostly anything if we work together. After heavy rains hit the Chinese city of Yan'an, a massive sinkhole began to form along one of its roadways, nearly swallowing this car with it. Luckily for the owner, a massive group of people rallied together to pull the car back up before it was engulfed.
Yo.
It's a really good showing for their human spirit. And
I love
great
good
for
humans.
whoever owned this
Yo,
car.
you
Either
see the
way,
good
it's
people
great
in
seeing
this
the
world,
community
bro.
come together like this, and it would have ended pretty badly if they didn't
Good
jump
people
to
in
save
this
guy.
world.
I really doubt there's a car insurance plan out there that covers sinkholes, but hey, it was all caught on camera, and I could be wrong. Number 3. This next clip is as close to watching a real-life Spider-Man
you know,
as we may...
Hats down for those people who helped them to pull the car. Yo, they did a great job. Yo, humanity. Yo, we have good people in this world. Not everybody's bad, bro.
ever get. Happening in France, this young Melanian migrant throws caution to the wind, all with the intention of saving a dangling kid. This guy is
I think ahead of this
scaling
one.
multiple floors in haste to
I
make
think
sure
ahead
he
of
reached
this.
the kid before he lost his grip.
France, a country that is now praising him as a hero. Now, this
I
is
think
the
ahead of
video.
this.
This all took place
Yeah,
on Saturday.
yeah.
Gassama jumping into action after seeing that child described by witnesses as a young boy dangling from the balcony of a building. Now, Gassama
God.
scaled that building. He used his own hands and limbs, risking life and limb. He has
Yo.
in less than a minute.
This
He
man
got
is
the child
Spider-Man,
off him to
bro.
safety.
Luckily for the kid, he's good Samaritan.
Black Spider-Man, bro.
The only reason why this guy was even there at the time was because he was watching a football game at a nearby restaurant. After overhearing some of the commotion outside, he just sprung into action. He was
You see, if it were to be some white people, I'm not insulting white people, but yo, they would have been there like, oh, Sky, the baby and stuff. This guy did Black Spider-Man and just climbed up and then saved the damn baby. Yo, man, this man deserves an award. Let's see what they give him.
In all honesty, to call this man a hero is putting it lightly. Number 2, Rex. With the train heading his way, he seemed confident that he could outrun it. But
God.
man, was he wrong. The guy was literally inches away from being
He
hit by a
wasn't
train.
even running.
This guy is immensely fortunate to
He was walking. Why would you do this?
get out of this mostly unharmed. And somehow he only lost a shoe during the
He
incident.
lost the shoe, man. You could have lost your life. You could have lost your life because you were being stupid. Yo, if you're in Ghana and in Africa or whatever, and your mom catches you crossing the street without checking, just cars, just even just a bicycle falling down, you gonna get hella punishment, hella nagging a lot. This dude was not even running. He was walking on the train tracks. Man, you want to die. That's why you're doing that.
It's a really scary video, actually, until you realize he was okay in the end. The funny part about this clip is how the silver car just drives along, not seeming to have even noticed what just happened.
My dude don't give a shit, bro.
While, the guy
it ain't his business, so he's going.
Seeming shaken by the experience. I understand him kind of just hanging there for a minute, and then a bystander kind of comes over to check on him. For our #1 spot, we're taking a quick peek at the world of winter sports as Marcel Hirscher is racing in the World Cup when fate seemingly tried to sabotage his run.
Yo, what fell? What fell?
And that thing fell like
was a drone?
and smashed into the slope and broke completely. Seemingly, that drone had a massive malfunction that nearly ended this skier's run.
It could have hurt him, but why is this #1?
The sinkhole could have been #1. The baby could have been #1. Other ones could have been #1. Bro, this list is rigged, man.
Anyways, yo, this was a whole lot of compilation, bro. But I'll see y'all in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.